this is Melody Kutamura, your teacher presenter for today's episode of Teleturuan in Mathematics. Our lesson for today is about visualizing numbers up to 100,000 with emphasis on numbers 10,001 to 100,000. At the end of this lesson, learners is able to demonstrate understanding of full numbers up to 100,000. They can also be able to recognize and represent full numbers up to 100,000 in various forms and contexts. And finally, learners can be able to visualize numbers up to 100,000 with emphasis on numbers 10,001 to 100,000. Let us have this situation. Last Sunday, a total of 15,134 confirmed cases of COVID-19 have been updated from the government sources. Do you know how can we prevent COVID-19? Yes, so first, we need to clean our hands often. Second, cough or sneeze in your bent elbow, not your hands. Third, avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Fourth, limit social gatherings and time spent in crowded place. Fifth, avoid close contact. And lastly, stay at home and learn. Can you imagine how big number 15,134 is? One way to visualize big number is by using number this. So now, let us visualize 15,134 using number this. But first, remember these steps. Step 1. Let us determine the place value of each digit. Let us start from right to left. So we have ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, and 10,000s. Step 2. We can create a table to separate the place value of each number. Now that we have the table, we can now put the value of each digit to their corresponding place value. So we have 1 10,000, 5 thousands, 100s, 3 tens, and 4 ones. Let us have another example. Mark and his friends enjoy watching their favorite football game on television. They are surprised with how big the sports ground is where the game is being held. They want to know how many people the sports ground could accommodate. So when the announcer announces that 10,542 people watched the game, they are really surprised. Who watched the football game? Very good, Mark and his friends. What surprised them about the sports ground? Correct, they are surprised how big the sports ground is. How many people came to watch the game? Alright, 10,542 people. Let us now visualize 10,542. Again, let us follow the steps. Step 1, let us determine the place value of each digit. Let us start from right to left. So we have ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, and 10,000. Step 2, we can create a table to separate the place value of each number. Now that we have the table, we can now put the value of each digit to their corresponding place value. How many 10,000s do we have? Correct, we have 1 10,000. How many hundreds do we have? Very good, we have 5 hundreds. How many tens do we have? Alright, we have 4 tens. How many ones do we have? Excellent, we have 2 ones. Before we continue with our lesson, let's pause for a few reminders from our station.